Get the skills, be the boss. No more time to feel lost. Lead the way every day. Find success, it's here to stay. Rise and shine, it's your time. Skill up, raise the climb. Navigate, innovate. It's your fate, don't be late. Get the skills, be the boss. No more time to feel lost. Lead the way every day. Find success, it's here to stay.
If you're a new manager or hoping to be a new manager, join us in our exploration into what managers need to know. This program will set you up for success by building your knowledge and confidence in the skills you need to be effective. Hello, and welcome to the fifth of our five-session series on what managers need to know about managing customer service. In our first week, we defined quality customer service and looked at those characteristics that customers are looking for and also those characteristics that frustrate them. We looked at establishing a customer service mission that would inform what your employees do and what your systems support. We looked at instilling a customer service mentality because of the fact that it doesn't matter who your customer comes into contact with. That's a moment of truth for your organization, and you want that moment of truth to be very positive and supportive. Then we looked at ensuring systems support the mission so that policies and procedures are supportive, so employees aren't put in a catch-22 where they're expected to serve the customer, but they're also expected to do that in sometimes an unrealistic period of time. And now finally, we're looking at putting it all together to provide quality customer services. Chip Bell has a wonderful quote: "Make service simple. Life is complex. Make service simple. Life is harried. Make service calm. Life can be shallow. Make service have resonance and depth. Life can be painful. Make service joyful. Life is too fast. Help me keep up. Life can be lonely. Make service a valued connection." And with regard to that last statement, we mentioned in one of the earlier sessions how sometimes library patrons, those who are quite elderly, may have no other social contact than what they have with a librarian. So keeping in mind that customers have many needs, not just taking out a book in a library. Customers don't think of themselves as customers. They think of themselves as people who need our help. And if you enjoy helping people, you'll do a better job. We're going to look at 7 steps to quality customer service, which encompasses everything that we have discussed this past 4 sessions. Listen actively. Customers can tell you what they want, but if you listen hard, you can also hear what they really need. Skillful customer service providers listen actively and provide feedback to the customer to ensure mutual understanding. I'm sure we've all had situations where we've been upset with service, and we've gotten even further upset because the service provider isn't listening to us. Build confidence. Customers need to have confidence in the employee's ability to help. That confidence comes from the employee's technical ability and from their ability to explain unfamiliar problems and solutions clearly. Hiding behind agency policies and technical jargon can have damaging effects. And as we also have discussed, customers often have more than one option. They don't necessarily have to do business with you. Show you care. Great service isn't just a transaction, it's a bond. Caring can be demonstrated by empathetic words and actions, and by the spirit in which they are spoken and performed. I remember going shopping with my daughter many years ago for a prom dress, and we were not finding what we needed at that store. And the store service representative suggested some other places we might go that would better serve our needs. And you can bet that every time we needed something, we came back to that store. 4, stay calm, courteous, and professional. Setting a calm, courteous, and professional climate helps the interaction in 2 ways. It allows the customer to speak out and get rid of anxieties and frustrations, and it places the customer service provider in control. The last thing you want to do when you're dealing with what we term a difficult customer, and we've all been difficult customers, unhappy and upset and impatient and irritated. It's helpful if the person diffuses the situation and provides leadership so that you and the employee and the customer can work together for a satisfactory solution. Don't let somebody else's bad day rain on your parade. And if you've had a very uncomfortable interaction with a customer, take some time to decompress before you deal with the next customer. Otherwise, that energy, that negative energy, is going to show up where it's least expected or appreciated. 5, make the extra effort. A positive way of showing how much a customer is valued is to make a special effort to satisfy the customer. So it helps if we can learn to anticipate problems so that we can deal with them before they arise. 6, help solve the problem. Following agency procedures usually results in satisfactory solutions. That's why the procedures exist. But when standard operating procedures do not fit a particular case, concerned employees use problem-solving skills to help customers accomplish what is possible. They learn to use agency policies and procedures in different and creative ways. And 7, follow up. Ensure that the customer has received the service and check for their satisfaction and/or acceptance. Evaluate that customer service process and make and/or recommend necessary personal or system improvements. A customer service culture is what we have been aiming towards with everything that we have discussed in the past 5 weeks. If you and your employees continually ask yourself, how will what I'm doing or planning on doing impact my customers? And take constructive action on the basis of the answer to that question, then you will know that you have successfully built a customer service culture. Let's talk. If you would like help in learning how to create a customer service culture, please schedule time to talk with me using the URL or the QR code. Next week, we begin a new series where we'll be looking at what managers need to know about problem solving and decision making. We're going to look at a rational problem solving process and work through those steps, beginning with identifying the problem, because the obvious problem is rarely the problem. And if you don't define the problem accurately, your solutions may make the situation worse. We're going to look at continuing to identify the problem using cause and effect diagrams and top-down diagrams, as well as asking why. There are a number of different techniques we can use to get at the real problem. So these are problem diagnosis and analysis tools that we'll look at. Then developing alternatives. How do we find what those alternatives should be? Making a decision, and finally implementing and evaluating the decision. So that's what's coming up in our next series about problem solving. So I hope that you'll join us, because this is going to be a pretty in-depth look at problem solving and decision making. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Thank you so much for coming and participating in our discussion of what managers need to know. You can find the videos of this and previous sessions on my YouTube channel or under events on my LinkedIn profile. I'll look forward to seeing you again next week.
Get the skills, be the boss, no more time to feel lost. Lead the way, every day, find success, it's here to stay. Get the skills, be the boss, no more time to feel lost. Lead the way, every day, find success, it's here to stay. It's here to stay. Oh, it's here to stay. It's here to stay. Yeah. Get the skills, be the boss, no more time to feel lost.